The vibe is completely wrong. It's so calm. The original is so much faster and so much more energetic than this. It's like ding 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 ding. And instead we've got. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. There we go. That's more like it. Paranoid, or am I just stoned? Okay, it's kind of coming back. I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. It's pretty rough. This is a pretty hard listen. So quit my whining cause it's bringing her down. Oh no, I shouldn't have tried doing any harmonies. Grasping to control. So I better hold. Okay, I like. There's obviously a lot of problems with it, but I did kind of get that little break. So I better hold. I mean, the drums are not far off there. That wasn't bad. If we ignore the vocals and we ignore the guitar and we ignore the bass and we just listen to the drums, then it's kind of okay. I have a suspicion these chords are not what they appear to be. I know my singing isn't good, but it's normally at least sort of in key. Here it's like miles off. Maybe if I just take out the backing vocals. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Okay, no, maybe it's just bad. I mean, if you didn't tell someone this was Green Day and know that, here's my early demo of my track, this part is kind of okay. I mean, obviously the vocals need a lot of work as well. Let me know what song I should recreate on mute next, because it can't be any worse than this one. That is not bad. The tone's sort of roughly there, and the notes are not perfect, but in the right ballpark. Oh my god. Okay, even that is not awful, I mean, it's loud. And intense. It's so intense. And then goes this really crap MIDI guitar. This is like secondary school level Battle of the Bands. I'm really pretty happy with the drums. Oh, even the fill. Those are so different than the other chords. Okay, the riff isn't far off. It's definitely not right. It's like Muse on the NES or something. The solo, oh god. Okay. Oh my god. Take it easy, Matt Bellamy, come on. This kind of is a Muse solo, but if the guitar was out of tune, it's like I'm trying to find the notes that they're just not there. They're really not. It's oddly like really close to the original, but then really not in other ways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not quite the same anthemic synth as the original.
Not quite. I love how it's very close, but not quite.
Control yourself. It's very happy. Oh, that's some good clapping. The water is warm, but it's sending
Very silent.
It's very silent. The bass is supposed to be just doing long-held notes here, and it's like it's dropped out completely. This wouldn't hurt a lot, I guess not. Could you tell that I didn't really remember that line?
Something told me. Something was telling me.
I'm a bit worried about this solo coming up.
Oh yeah.
To be haunted.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Oh.
It's like a scary fairground or something.
I'm definitely scared. What's that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We've gone into a factory halfway through the song or something.
A malfunctioning factory. Get those children out the factory. Well, that's one way to end it.
Okay, yeah. It's kind of recognizable. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. Get a feeling that I never. Why are my vocals so bad? No, I get a good feeling. Yeah. That's so bad every time. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling. It's just a cursed banger. I mean, the structure is there. The bones of the song are there. God. That synth is so aggressive. I don't think I can do this again. It's so bad. Let's have a listen to the whole track. I'm nervous. I don't think this is going to come out very good. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. What's happened? Oh, that guitar. It's very sinister. The fucking piano. Oh my god. What the hell is that? Oh, that trumpet. Well, there we go. I'm not really sure what to make of that. It's simultaneously much worse than I thought it was going to be, but in other ways much better. That's not bad. It's the right sort of sound and the right sort of notes. Even this synth sound isn't bad. Okay, here we come. Building up. It's gonna hit hard here. It's like some weird, dark industrial cover of it or something. It's just alright. It's not bad. For once, it's actually not, unlistenable. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well this evening. Lexi, welcome on in. I'm not Marta. Hello, Dutiful Lobster. Welcome on in. Wavy Kirby, hello. And Cactus, of course. I hope everyone is having a lovely Saturday evening. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Very much appreciated. And of course, that means we have to bang the gong. Thank you very much, Wavy Kirby. That was a bit louder than I expected. I need to figure out my gonging mallet thing rather than using this bag that I've makeshifted around this wooden beater. I need to figure something out there. Katia, hello, welcome on in. Abby, popped in to say hi. I'm on holiday right now, so can't stay. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Hope you have a lovely rest of your evening and having a lovely holiday. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Number one music fan, hello, welcome on in. How is everyone's Easter weekends going so far? I hope you're doing well. Your sub refreshes tomorrow, so we get another gong. What happens if you swing a gong into another gong? That is a good question. I'm afraid I've only got the one gong though, so it's impossible to find out. We'll never know. Not until I have the huge gong behind me, and then I can play the huge gong with the little gong. I can hit the little gong into the big gong. And then we got double gong going on. Sure, that sounds like a great idea. You just made an enormous amount of mess repotting houseplants, so it's going well. I hate repotting plants. I'm terrible at looking after plants as it is. So replanting or repotting is just a disaster. I end up killing so many plants that were doing perfectly fine They just have not a great time. Dos, hello, welcome on in. Yeah, we're talking about some gong on gong action. Just another lion. Hello, welcome on in. I am the music guy who does stuff on TikTok. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Who else have we got here? I think I've said hello to everyone now. Right. We may as well just get started. It's like 10 to 9 here in the UK. So I don't want to go on too super late. I think this one will be relatively quick. That's my plan. Tonight, we will be recreating Satisfaction by Benny Benassi, but the laptop will be muted the entire time. We're going to be using MIDI. We'll probably use some samples, but we can only look at the names of the samples and the waveforms. We can't listen to anything. We're going to record some vocals, and then at the end, we will have a listen all together and see how close, or probably not close, to the original we managed to get. And you guys, for better or for worse, do get to listen to the entire song the whole time. Whether that's a blessing or a curse, I'll let you guys decide. I don't know how many people know this song, because I would say it's somewhat niche. But I think here in the UK, I can't picture exactly which adverts, but I feel like it gets used in a fair number of adverts, at least back in the day. And I feel like you heard it quite a lot, like, I don't know, 15 years ago. But I feel like it's one of those ones that people will know it when they hear it, but not necessarily know the song itself. Or they'll know like the famous snippet of it and won't know the rest of it. So it'd be interesting to see how many people know it. What genre is it? It's like, let me figure out the exact. Or let me just do a little Google, figure out the exact, or whatever Wikipedia says it is. Wikipedia reckons it's electro house. That sounds about right to me. Yeah, it's got some, let's say, interesting vocals, this one. I'm streaming on a few platforms. We're on obviously here. We're on YouTube as well, and we're on Twitch. It is the Power Tools video. Yeah, that's the one. It's got a, I guess, fairly well-known music video of some lovely people doing with some power tools, doing some power tool advertising, I guess. Got you. Hello, welcome on in. This is the one with the lyrics. No, I guess not actually. This one is Till I Can Get My Satisfaction. It's not the Rolling Stones song, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Jack, hello, welcome on in. Yeah, although we could do the Rolling Stones at some point. We haven't done any Rolling Stones songs. What do you reckon Rolling Stones' most famous song is? I feel like Paint It Black's got to be up there. Rolling Stones, let's see. At least according to Spotify, Paint It Black is by far and away their biggest song. It was enormous when it came out, but I think that was 97% because of the video. Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe I need to recreate parts of the video as well. Start Me Up. I Can't Get No Satisfaction is the second biggest on Spotify. That makes sense. And then Gimme Shelter's pretty well known. I'm not sure I could tackle that one. It's got some pretty high vocals in it. God, I haven't listened to the Rolling Stones in so long. Sympathy for the Devil. It's a 6-minute song, might be a bit long. I feel like Paint It Black is very repetitive though, right? It would get, like, I feel like I would recreate the first, like, verse, and then it's basically just copy paste to the end from what I remember. It's just like do 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 do. Have I done any of the Who? I haven't. Welcome on in, Fish. Bubba O'Reilly would be hilarious. That would be pretty good. That's a long old song as well. I think part of it would be okay, but then we'd get to that middle section and it would completely fall apart. The Who, what are their biggest ones on Spotify? Bubba O'Reilly is up there. I'm surprised Painted Black has got like double the number of plays as Bubba O'Reilly. That's surprising. Behind Blue Eyes, Pinball Wizard, Who Are You? Who Are You is the song I always associate with The Who. It's probably like their 5th biggest song on here. Yeah, one of those would be good. Maybe we should do Bubba O'Reilly. Oh, it's only 5 minutes. That's fine then. Some Supertramp. The Logical song. I think it would have to be, right? That said, it's not even their most played song on Spotify. Give a Little Bit has a bit more. And Breakfast in America isn't far behind. I kind of felt like they were one of those bands where the Logical song was like way, way more listened to than any of their other songs, but not the case. I'm going to put that in the playlist right now because I think that would be... In fact, I'll put both of these in. Bubba O'Reilly. Let's get that in the playlist. Okay, that's just Ode to Joy. It's a somewhat similar melody to Ode to Joy. All right, let's get started. I do just have a playlist of like 400 songs that are all completely unrelated from one another. But ones that I think will be good to do at some point. We've done the Scooter remix for the Logical song. That's true. That is true. I should have done them the other way around. I should have done the Supertramp version, and then I could have taken those vocals and sampled them for the Scooter remix. Right, let's get started. We want just a kick at the start of this one. I think there's just a kick and like an 808 bass. We don't want a grand piano. We want a drummer. Let's get a drummer in, and let's pick not an acoustic drummer, an electronic drummer. And we just found from Wikipedia that this is electro house. So we could go for modern house or electro trap. I think let's go electro trap. Maybe. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's more on the. Maybe it is more on the house side. Let's go with modern house. It's not necessarily modern, but it's maybe more leaning into house than it is trap. Definitely. Let's copy across this kick. So we just want a kick on every beat. Just a nice boof, 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 boof. Let's get that going. Let's just be a nice boof, 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 boof. Have I done a classical song here? I have not. I think classical would be a bit of a... I don't know, it'd be interesting. And then let's copy that. We want to have a B flat. I think this song is in. Make sure my headphones are completely off. Let's make this nice and short. The B flat there, that probably makes sense. It's quite low. It could either be this one. I mean, B flat below C1 is going to be really low here. I think let's go for this one. And let's find a synth bass. I think probably an 808 bass. Maybe an 808 mutation bass. You'll have to hear Vivaldi's Winter. It'll take a few days. I guess it depends which classical song, because you can... Obviously, classical is very broad, depending on your definition. If you're talking literally like the classical period, or if you're using classical as an umbrella term for like anything pre-1950s, then we've got a lot we could pick from. ranging from like solo piano pieces to full-on orchestras. There's a lot we could pick from. I think some of it would be doable. And we have done like Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff where it's been very orchestral. So, yeah, that would be all right. You think that piece that's just silent would be quite easy? Just doing, that's someone, John Cage. We could do that. It would just be me sat there. I'm pretty sure, let me have a look. There are performance notes for that though, aren't there? John Cage, performance notes. Am I right in thinking that? It's been a long time since I've looked at any of it. But yeah, I did A-level music, and inevitably John Cage's 433 comes up in every A-level music class. Although my Googling isn't having much luck. I'm sure there is something on the score. Anyway, focusing. Right, we got a kick and we got an 808 bass. We did Philip Glass in year 8. Philip Glass is a bit more interesting. At least it's like more musical. Okay, I think that is literally enough for the intro. I think we might have to do the vocals early on in this because there's so little else going on that it feels like we should just get them in right at the start. So maybe let's just get them out of the way right at the start. So there are some distinct male vocals and distinct female vocals in this. And I'm almost entirely certain they're just generated like Microsoft Sam style. That's how they sound. They're definitely like synthesized voices. I don't have access to that, so I think we will just do our best robotic voice impersonation. That's the plan. I find this song incredibly annoying. Oh no. Well, enjoy the next few hours. This is Satisfaction. It's not the Rolling Stones song, I'm afraid. This is Benny Benassi. What year did this song come out? It must have been like early 2000s, right? 2002. Electronic dance song. It'd be very roboty sounds, yeah. So I think I should do my best monotone robotic voice, and then we will try and make it even more roboty with some effects. I think that's what we need to do. Angel knows it. Welcome on in. If you hate the song, the inaccuracies might make it better. That's true. My attempt of it might change your opinion. I have got the lyrics written down just in case I forget them. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All 13 words. Song went hard on Just Dance. It sounds like we're going to have to play some Just Dance at some point. All right, let me get the tempo. And then it's literally just push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. That's what we need to get. So tempo-wise, push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. And that's literally all we need to do. It's that one. Now everyone knows it. So I knew it was going to be the case when nobody knew like the name or the artist, but once they heard the song, they would know what it is. How long does this usually take? It really varies. Some of the shorter ones we've done in like close to an hour. I'd say on average like 2 to 2.5. But some of them we've spent like up to 4 hours on them. I think this will be on the shorter side, this one, because there's not too much to it. I feel like my timing is slightly off on that. So I'm going to do another take and we'll tighten it up. Do, 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 do. Okay, I think I was rushing on the first one. Push me and then just touch me so I can get my satisfaction. That seemed good. Oh, it's not so I can get my, it's till I just get my. Till I can get my. Okay. I do need to remember the actual lyrics. Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. There we go. There we go. I think that's all we need. Right, and now we need to make it more robot-y. Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Push me. Right, we've got a couple of different approaches we could take to this. So let's just double it for a second and mute that one. So option one, and we've done this on a couple of songs before, is we use a vocoder, which sounds like it could be a good approach. And that basically just means running that audio signal through a synthesizer. So we can literally just put that as the input. And then let's use the clear voice as a starting point. Push me. And then we do actually need to put some MIDI notes in. So my only problem with this is I have no idea what pitches that uses, and I could just make it all one pitch. Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. We could go with this option. We're going to have to try and figure out what the pitches are, which could be difficult. Till I can get. Ayla, welcome on in. D-Chan, hello, welcome on in. It's the first time I've joined you as I live in Singapore. Welcome on in. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Easiest vocals ever. We know why Sam chose it. When you were working on the timing, it sounded like a little bit like the Dog of Wisdom. Oh, God. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, vocals nice and early this time. I'm getting them out of the way because they're such a key part of the song. Tyler, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Please no Alvin or Freddy Fazbear this time. I make no promises. So yeah, my problem with using the vocoder is this is now just going to be like all on the same pitch, which the original doesn't have. So I would have to try and figure out the actual pitches. Can I do something by Michael Jackson? I've had Beat It on my list for so long. I will definitely get to it at some point. I did do Thriller last Halloween, so we have done one Michael Jackson song. But yeah, I need to do Beat It. It's just such a big song, and there's so many vocals that I keep putting it off. So like, I know it's going to be challenging, so maybe I'm going to need to prepare myself. Well, the movie comes out this month, does it? His biography, or biographic. Interesting. Okay, maybe we need to do that then. Time it up. April 24th. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it this month then. Thriller was beautiful. All the wolves. There's too many wolves. Get rid of them all. Right. So let me very quickly. Oh, I don't know. I can't picture what the notes would be for this at all. Push me and then just touch me. Boom, boom, boom. Push me. Dun, do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, my problem with that one is I think I'm not sold on that approach because I'm not convinced I can figure out the exact notes. So I think let's instead try maybe a vocal transformer. That is an option. We've got a robotized version, but I'm pretty sure that does the same thing, where it's all just going to be one pitch there as well. So that's also not great. Without the robotize, push me and then just touch me. I think it's just going to be my normal voice, unless I mess with the formant. That could be an approach. That could work. Okay, that's one option. I think that maybe works. So that's vocal transformer. Do not. That is scary. Okay, people not a fan of that one. Pitch shifter. That's just going to shift it up and down, so that's not going to be any good. Pitch correction. I mean, that will make it sound a little more roboty if I just put it like push me and then just but probably not much, to be honest. I can get my satisfaction. Maybe if I make it and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. That'll probably be a bit more roboty. And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. What if we do like a we have a ring modulation? And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Till I can get my satisfaction. Push me. This is good. This is enough. Till I can get my I don't know. I feel like this could have been good. And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. We want both of them, double them up. Why do you all hate this version so much? See, my worry is I have no idea if this sounds roboty at all. It might just sound like me. And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. And then just which isn't what I want. Till I can get my satisfaction. I have no idea what this even does. I don't use the ring modulator or the ring shifter at all. So it could just sound awful. It sounds like you're calling me on a Nokia 3310 in a tunnel. I'm going in and out of the water. I don't know, I'm leaning towards this. Till I can get my satisfaction. Or we go back to the vocoder option. I can get my satisfaction. Please don't. Everyone hates it. What if it's slightly less? If I go back to that. So like this should just be normal. What if I just shift it by like -5 or -7 instead of -12? Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Push me and then just touch me -4 till I can get my satisfaction. Still no, everyone hates it. Fine, it's going. It's out of there. Right, let's try the vocoder option. Right, let's get the rhythms right first. So this should be push me, and then just do. Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. like that. But let's put it on the right notes.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Push me,
Okay, I feel like that should be the right rhythm.
till I can get
And that does look like it lines up.
satisfaction. Push me, and then
So then we have to figure out the actual notes. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. So bum is a B flat. Bum. Push me. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Push me. Do 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 do. Trying to figure out where the root note is in this. Till I can get my satisfaction. Boom, boom, boom. Satisfaction. Dun, dun, boom. Okay, I feel like the last two notes. Action. Dun, dun, boom. So I think this will be the B flat, and we're going down a fifth. Dun, dun. Push me, and then just hurt me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do
push me, and
do do boom 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 do 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 do
push me, and then just touch me till
do 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 do
push me,
do
and then just touch me till I can get. Push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Push
I mean, maybe
and then just touch
that could be
till I
that could be
can
something.
get my
If it's just the vocoder, maybe. Or we double it up with this
till I can
pitch
get my
corrected ring shifter version.
push me
It's too high pitched. I can bring it down an octave.
till I can get my
Is it too quiet to hear? Bring it up. I can't let you do that, Sam. See, this is the trouble when I can't hear it at all.
till I can get my
We can double it with this. Maybe that's fine.
me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Push me, and then just touch me.
Let me check this has got if you got the right one. Mailbox clean. We want to make sure this has the clean version going to it.
Push me, and
Because that could have been getting a really processed version. It doesn't look like it was. So that should be fine.
touch me till I can
Alright, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Turn myself into a Vocaloid B. Perfect. That's what we want.
satisfaction.
Okay, great.
Push me,
Push me, and then just
till
touch
I can
me.
get my
Till I can get my
satisfaction.
satisfaction.
Push me,
Right, you'll be glad to know there is also a female synthesized voice in this. So we need to do the same. But female. So that was me singing at the pitch, push me, and then just touch me. So if I want to do a female, I should do it slightly higher, right? Push me, push me, push me, and then just touch me. Let's do it at that pitch.
get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. I feel like that was a bit... I feel like the timing wasn't quite off. Wasn't quite off? Was quite off, wasn't quite on.
Get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. I think one more take I can get the timing like spot on.
Get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Okay, great. That is solid and fine. Female Vox. And we'll do the same processing, I think. So let's copy that down. And copy that to there. Female Vox. So we got pitch correction already. And we got a ring shift. We could pitch it up, although I don't think we need to. Yeah, I don't think we need to. So female Vox, clean. And then let's get that in as well. And this could maybe go up an octave. So from the start, we have
Push me, and then just touch me.
till I can get my satisfaction. Push me, and then just touch me. Okay, that should be good. That's probably fine. Oh, hang on. I've got a way easier way we can do the female vocals. Let's just mute out. Let's just solo that for a second. It sounds like Joe Pasquale after a night on the helium. Oh, good. Yeah, hang on. I've got a way better way we can do this. I'm gonna have to move the mic, so apologies if there's any annoying mic moving sounds. Let's just angle that like here. All right, and record. Alexa, repeat after me. Push me.
If you want me to repeat something you said, say Simon says and then immediately say what you want me to repeat.
Okay. Alexa, Simon says, push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Okay, that's a bit quick. We might need to break that up a little bit. Alexa, Simon says, push me.
Push me.
Alexa, Simon says, and then just touch me.
And then just touch me.
Alexa, Simon says, till I can get my.
Till I can get my.
Alexa, Simon says, satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Perfect. There we go. I don't need to do any of it. Right, hang on. So now we have to figure out which parts of this waveform. We have to figure out which part of this waveform is the right parts. Let's hope Alexa doesn't record what I'm talking to her about. Right, this is satisfaction. So let's grab that. That is the word satisfaction. If I'm correct. Satisfaction. Great. I think this is till I can get my. Maybe. Oh no, this. I might have to move the mic back and do these really. I might have to take note of where I am in the timeline. Is that right?
Till I can get my.
This is clearly like Alexa, Simon Says, satisfaction. So this is Alexa, Simon Says, till I can get my, and then she says it back. Oh, that was the actual Alexa. Oh my god. I thought I suddenly had the speakers on or something. It was the actual Alexa. Talking exactly when I lined up the waveform. Oh my god. Okay. So this should be and then just touch me. And then just touch me. Yeah. Alexa, Simon Says, and then just touch me. Okay, so then this should be... Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, great. I think I've got the right parts. As funny as it would be for me to just have Simon Says in the middle of this, it would make no sense to anyone watching it as a clip on TikTok. Right, I think these are good. Right, we need to somehow get the timing right on this though. Which is going to be easier said than done. So let's turn off these 2 tracks. Let me just put U's next to these so I know. I might switch back and forth. I might compare like the actual takes when we get to the end. So let's line these up with where these vocals are actually supposed to go. So let's do a little snip at the start and the end. So Alexa doesn't have the greatest musical timing, but we can fix her. If we do a little bit of time stretching. Push me. Push me. Okay, great. I'm supposed to be practicing piano right now. What have I got myself into? Oh no. I apologize for being the cause of your procrastination. Are we recreating the video after the song too? We're thinking about it. It might be a good reason to just business expense some power tools. Put them on the tax return for next year. And then just touch me. Okay, we might need to split this up. And then just touch me. Oh, it's pretty close already. Maybe like that. And then just touch me. Something like that. Till I can get my satisfaction. Laws, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Let's move that to there. Till I can... Okay, I'm not sure about this. Ooh, that feels like it's not going to be great.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my...
Okay, great. I hope this will line up well enough. Till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction. Oh, we're just gonna have to hope it sort of fits closely enough. All right, it's gonna be it's gonna be rough. Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. This feels like the perfect Easter weekend song to recover. It's definitely, yeah, it's in the Easter spirit, isn't it? Okay, great. Kim, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm new here, always see you around TikTok and wanted to check out the live. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a lovely Easter weekend. The vibe here is rather different than the, the finished results. But I hope you enjoy whatever mess we end up creating here. Okay, I think we're good on the vocals now.
And then just touch me
Till I can get my satisfaction. Push me, and then just touch me. Till I can get my satisfaction. Great. Great. So, back to the instrumental. We have kick on our 808 bass.
touch me.
We need to add a really noisy snare and some open hi-hats. And we need to repeat the word satisfaction at the end.
Till I can get my satisfaction.
Let's do that. And there is a bar of silence, I think. There's a big boom sound. Okay, so we're probably going to want the kick and the bass for that. We'll do a big boost. Alexa's very quiet. Let's turn her up.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Don't worry, Alexa. Not talking to you.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can
Let's
get
make sure
my
she's nice and audible.
satisfaction. Push
That should be a
me,
fair
and then
bit
just
louder now.
touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Alexa is less scary than my processed vocals. Now we can hear her beautiful voice. She's doing a banging job. Right. Let's find a really noisy snare on Splice. So it sounds to me kind of just like white noise being used as a snare sound. So let's see what we got. Snare scream, probably not what we want. Snare Hadouken. That would be cool, but probably not the right sort of vibe. A noise crunch. That could work, maybe. We could just find some white noise. Black noise, that is. It's got the electro tag to it. Distorted noise. I mean, one of these could be good. A snare vampiris. Oh, I've got no idea. Maybe we just pick one at random. One shot noise. White noise. I'm going to just pick one at random. I think maybe we go with this one. Industrial. It says it's got the noise tag. Experimental. That kind of fits the vibe. Let's make a new collection. Satisfaction. Let's drop that in. We don't have to be locked into it, but we've got it there as an option. Chimp, hello, welcome on it in. I hope you are doing well this evening. And where does this come in? This comes on like bar 4. Okay, great. Maybe we can snip that to be literally just a beat long. Okay, great. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Look, guys, we're locked in. We've picked a sample. There's no looking back now. We need an open hi-hat sound as well. Where's our splice bridge? Let's get a nice big old open hi-hat. And we could use one in Logic itself, actually. Open hat stop here. Open hat strike. That could be safe. Open hat clear. Maybe we go with this one. That could be a good choice, maybe. I started doing this thing where I named these collections with an underscore at the start because I was annoyed that the one I'd used most recently wasn't at the top. But now I have done it so many times that the little hack doesn't really work anymore. Right, how long is that? It's quite long. These are going to be on every offbeat, I think. I think starting when the female vocals come in. So that should be on an offbeat there, and then it will need to play again by here. That's fine. That's basically faded out by that point. Put just a little fade out to be safe, and in fact, we can probably just loop that, right? That makes life simple. So I got some panning on it? Probably. Let's, I don't know, put it over to the side a bit. Right, little recap of where we're at so far. Welcome back in, Abby. You doing well? We tried to save you. Good. I'm going to regret this. This is better than eating eggs right now. My serotonin from knowing the outcome is through the roof. Are we good? We in a good place?
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get mine.
It's a vibe, good.
Satisfaction.
I think we're on track for a banger here. Let's turn it down. Let's make sure Alexa's voice really shines through.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get mine.
Sounds like banging two pots together.
Satisfaction.
It sounds like something from a Wallace and Gromit film. The snares are a tad loud. All right, we'll turn them down.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can
We like a
get
bit of
mine.
mixing.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Right, and now we need a big boom. Big old boom. I don't think we've ever searched Logic for a boom sound before. They're more like loops in here, so they do have some results though. Boomer effects. This is just some boomers complaining about how house prices aren't actually that bad for us compared to what they had. Is that what these sounds are? Distant boomer. Game over boomer. Game over boomer. Alright, don't think any of these are going to be quite what we want. Maybe these subsonic booms could be good. Let's drop that one in. But I think we'll go to Splice for some other ones. How many are here for the boomer hate? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. I think that's going to be the next TikTok short to go out. The Venga Boys one. One shot explosion, short boom. That could be a good fit. Yippee! Have we got any other good boom sounds in here? Effect boom sub. Rumble, crash and impact. Sure, let's get that in. Oh my god, that's so long. What the hell is that? We're not going to use that.
Action.
That is so long, we don't possibly need that. Right. Anything else good here? Boom, distant, explode. Oh, we've used it before. We want some fresh booms. Maybe what we've got is fine. This looks very long as well. Yeah, it's too long. It's too long. We don't need it. Maybe I should put cinematic on there. Or maybe we should go in for impacts. That's going to be more what we want, I think. Sure, this one. Trailer boom. That's the sort of thing we want. Oh god, okay. And this won't be what we want.
Distraction.
One of these has got to be fine. Let's try that one. Okay, that looks more promising to me. Bendy Tendy, thank you very much for the follow.
Action.
Okay, that's fine. That'll be fine. Fresh booms sounds like slang. What could fresh booms be slang for?
Action. Satisfaction.
Inception called it wants its boom back. Right, so that should be till I can get my satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Right, that's what we need to add next. We need to add the main bass line. So let's try and figure out the notes, and then we'll find a sound. So I don't want to be influenced by the sound just yet. So I'm going to put it on a piano, a nice piano for you. So you guys aren't influenced by the bass sound that was already there. This is the solo piano cover of Benny Benassi's Satisfaction. So I think we probably want to start on like, I think a B flat. So we're going da 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 ba 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 da 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 da. So the last note is going to be an octave down, halfway through the note. Da 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 da. Yeah. So we want the fifth to fall halfway between these two, which means these should all be three divisions long, like that. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. So we're gonna end on that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Something like this. Da 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 da. So that should be ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Can we just repeat that twice? Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. I think that's fine. Oh, it's that song. Wavy Kirby finally knowing the song. Oh, these notes should just be back to here, right? Yeah. Okay, great. Let's try and find a good sound for it. So we want to go for a bass. And it's kind of got this like glide sound between them. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's not like ba, ba, ba. It's like boom, 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 boom. So we want to find ideally something that already just has a glide on it because it's going to be hard to do that ourselves. So I reckon we start with ones that have glide in the name or like those sort of things. So something like that could be fine. What else has glide in the name? There's got to be some other glide ones, right? Somewhere. Road intersection bass? What? Why would you call your synth pad road intersection? Or road interaction? I mean, that's not much better. I was just reading it as road intersection because that seems more logical than interaction for a road, but sure. Glide. Glide, glide, glide. Moves? Moves could imply gliding or sliding. It's giving boss battle. Okay, something... There's got to be a good glide one in here. Where's all my glide? Little glider. That's nice. Glide? Clyde! Glide, slide, or Clyde. Little glider sounds good. That's a good name. Sounds good as in the name, because I can't hear it, obviously. Because the impression I'm getting from chat is that it's not actually great. So if I could actually hear, it would be doing a bit better, I would hope. What else we got? Oh, slide. Slide attack. Maybe we go with that. Slide sounds like it would be good to me. Boom, boom, boom. Let's rename this slide attack. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right, so it starts off really filtered with a lot of processed reverb. And then by the last bar, oh, it's got that repeated note on the last bar. Okay, so let's get that in. And it's literally just this bass on its own for this section. So let's figure out how we want to do this. I think we should make a new bus. Let's go bus 14. It's going to be reverb just for this. So bus 14 is our special reverb. My special reverb. And let's make that a space designer. That'd be nice. And yeah, nice and wet. There's quite a large space. Maybe a large hall. And I think we can probably make it just the higher frequencies in this. So let's put that before the reverb. We're going to apply reverb just to the higher frequencies. And we're going to start it out nice and reverby, but by the end we'll have cut out most of the reverb. And we also want an EQ to cut out all this low end at the start. So at the start, we'll have something like... And then we'll automate that so that it fills out more and more. So let's automate that in. So we want to do channel EQ low cut frequency. And then that's going to just shift over the course of this to get it more and more, less and less filtered, to let more and more of the low frequencies through. Why is it so quiet? I may be cutting out too much stuff. And then we also want to control the amount of reverb. So we want to go to send one, the absolute value. So we can start out doing like all reverb, and then by the end, let's just kill all the reverb. Maybe following a similar trajectory, something like that. So it should be like down, down, down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. So we should repeat those notes exactly at the end. Maybe it cuts off just before. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's giving cell phone audio. Oh, good. Ninji, hello, welcome on in. Did you also grow up watching music channel videos every day? I did not. My fiance, however, did watch loads of music videos, video channels growing up. And she's the one who suggested doing this song, actually. So I think she was very aware of the original music video for this. But yeah, she'll bring up all the time, like, oh, don't you remember this music video from back in the day? And I'll have no clue about it. I feel like there's very few music videos that really stick out in my mind. I feel like I maybe saw this one, but I don't particularly remember it. Which ones do really stand out to me? I don't know. I didn't watch enough of the music channels when I was growing up. Let's not copy that. That should just stay fully intact here. Oh yeah, I know the music video for this one. It's just a Power Tools advert, right? Nothing wrong with that. Right, there's a boomy kick in this next section apparently. Slightly filtered. Okay, so we want to bring back in the filter a little bit. Not as drastically as we had it before. Maybe like... I feel like this is probably not actually cutting out all that much. So I'm tempted to bring it up. And then we can have this here. And then, so we want a different kind of kick. A real boomy kick. I think our bass can come back in. This bass, this 808 bass. Okay, for 4 bars, and then we get the snare back in, but a proper snare. So maybe we can do that on the snare here. So let's get ourselves a snare here. We'll put that on the 2 and the 4. We'll get ourselves a big boomy kick from Splice. Boomy kick. I want one of these, but I want it to be big and boomy. Stomp Beast. I feel like I would have thought one of these would have boom in the name. Kick One Shot Deep. That could be okay. maybe. Needs a touch more reverb. Sure, I'll give it a little bit of reverb. Needs more aggression and more reverb. And needs a squeaky filter. Okay, I can try and put some more filters over it. How much do I pick from the name versus the waveform? It's kind of like 50-50. I trust that they're going to name it something sensible. But often I'll drop the waveform in and go, no, it's definitely not going to work. Let's just search for boom kick rather than boomy kick. Kick statement. Kick punch. I want the opposite of punchy. I want boomy. We might have to go with the swamp. Swamp sounds the closest to boom in my mind. Let's drop that in. Okay, so from here, yeah. And then we just want that on every beat. Big old boomy kick. I think just for these 4 bars, or maybe these 8 bars. No, I think it goes back to our other kick. Swamp drum sounds stinky. It certainly does. And wet. Road interaction was sensible enough. Yep, well, you know. Let's give this a little bit of reverb at all times. And because I'm lazy, we're just going to put it on this vocal plate one. And not as much as that. We'll give it a little bit of reverb the whole time. We will add a high end cut so we can filter it off that way as well. Maybe 935 is high. Am I actually targeting the right part? Maybe I'm not. Oh no, I am targeting the right one, okay. Okay, that is cutting out a lot of the frequencies, looking at the pre and post analyzers. Okay, now I think that's probably in a pretty good place. Maybe let some more of the frequencies through there. I want it to be a little bit filtered at least. Okay, great. Great. Let's give you guys a recap from the start whilst I figure out where I'm at.
And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
This sounds like a warning siren.
And then just touch me till I can get my
Tyler, gotta go practice my saxophone. Enjoy your saxophone practice. How are we doing for time? We're going for 1 hour and 20. I think we'll pick up from this point because I think we're getting a lot of the building blocks in place. So I reckon give us like another 40 minutes and we'll be done, would be my guess. So we need the open hi-hat back. Can I copy that? For this part? Probably. Yeah, open hi-hat back there for these 4 bars. The snare is in, that's fine. Or if I come in too soon with that? Yeah, I think this snare should come in here. If we get the kick in here. Yeah, boomy kick here, snare, and open hi-hat here. And then we need some noise samples as well. There's a sound that's like... So we want to get some noise samples from Splice. Maybe if we just search for like white noise. And we could take... Maybe one of these would be good to put over the top of the boom bit as well. I want it to be kind of percussive still though. I don't want just... Like maybe something like this would work a bit better. So it looks like it's like chopped up. It's not just like a psh or a continuous white noise. So let's try that. Something like that could be a bit more interesting. I'm just going to grab a few of these and see what they end up looking like once they're in Logic. And I think we can maybe grab one of these to go over the boom as well. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Glitch, one shot, beep bloop, car. Sure. let's drop that in. That's probably not what we want, bleeps and bloops. Oh, and it's really short as well. I'm gonna guess we don't want that. Let's take that out. That's a hell of a name though. The other option is we take just some like continuous white noise, but put our own like shape to the sound. Maybe we could do that. We could try one of these or both of these. If we make them 4 bars long, then any kind of rhythmic stuff they've already got will be preserved. So maybe we could do that. Maybe if we layer that with some just white noise. So, I mean, this we've already used. This one should just be some white noise. So let's drop that in when it eventually syncs up. That should just be some solid white noise. We can just drop it there. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. And then we could try doing like, I don't know. What options have we got in here? We could try some modulation effects. What am I thinking of? There's what on earth are these? Beat Breaker. I've never looked at any of these. What on earth is this? Oh, you got stutter effects in here. Okay. I mean, honestly, some of these could work. Maybe just doing a stutter on white noise, though, is literally just going to sound the same as just doing continuous white noise. Maybe. I'm going to have to look at these plugins. I've never bothered to look in that menu before. So some of these could be interesting. Can I tone it down? I can turn it down. It's just pure static. What about a tremolo sound? That might be at least like a rhythmic, like. If we put them in phase. Yeah, maybe just something like that is fine. Or at least like a bit of a bass. Bass is in like a foundation, not a bass is in a bass. I think let's keep these in, but let's turn them down. I'm not so convinced by these. With that -10. I reckon we go with something like that. Just another line. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Get some good rest. Hopefully see you for the next one. We try and stream every Thursday and Friday. Not every Saturday, but as evidence, evidently some of them do slip into Saturdays. Right, how is this coming together? We go back into another push me and then just touch me section after this. I think that's fine. This is a bit niche, but it's starting to sound a bit like a Danganronpa execution. God. I've played little bits of Danganronpa, but not enough to get to any kind of like decision-making bits of the game or like any voting or anything like that. Only ever little bits. Let's make some markers. I've realized I've not done any of these. Push me. push me again. Satisfaction. With these more like electronic tracks that have less of a traditional structure, I think these markers are even more important to go a bit over the top with. Let's see, kick. Let's see, noisy percussion. And then we're going back to another push me. Push me. Push me a third time, and so forth. Right. So let's just start off by copying. Right, which of these are we actually using? We're not using this ever. We're not using that one ever. So we do want all of this stuff. All of this wants to get copied over to the next push me. We want this to come along. Don't copy. Have we got any automation on those? I wasn't aware that we did. No, we got some volume automation from somewhere that can go. I'm crying. Why is this so accurate? I've only seen clips, and for some reason, like 2 episodes of the anime. Oh, the anime made its way into TikTok Shorts. All right, what else have we got in this bit? Bass and kick, a noisy snare. We want our noise snare back. And the main bass is super filtered, highs only. Okay, so this bass keeps on trucking. Don't copy. Don't copy. Highs only, yeah? Yeah. So we can really go ham on this low cut frequency. Bring it all the way like up to here. Maybe not quite as high as that. That leaves us like no room at all. Maybe like that.
And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me.
I mean, that could be just cutting out everything, right? There is still some audio there, even though it looks a bit quiet, but there is something there, so I know it's not completely cut out of the mix.
Till I can get my...
Right, noisy snare. You come back. No open hi-hats? No, not according to my notes. And then on the second half, the noisy snare drops out. The main bass starts getting louder and less filtered. And then everything drops out on satisfaction. And we have no repeated satisfaction that time. Only the one satisfaction. No repeat satisfaction. And we should make sure we copy over the one that has the repeated part. And we can start removing the filter again.
Push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Yeah? Oh no, we have a dropout of... Okay. We have a dropout of everything until the end. So these drop out like here. Satisfaction. Probably that note. Oh no, no, this is the right note. Because then we go back one. Yeah.
Faction.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that feels like it's shaping up.
Push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Here's like 8 bars of everything. Yep, kick, normal snare, offbeat hi-hats. So we actually want to combine these two bits. Let's have our normal snare with our normal kick, starting from here. Okay, I think we're doing well. We can copy the bass. Don't copy the automation. I think we can be like pretty full on with the... Yeah, the main bass can just be pretty full on for this part. The last bar is the main bass only. Okay, that's fine. And we can do a rising EQ. Yep, we can do that. Hi-hats. Copy those across. Let them go the whole way through. Like that much. Okay. That's probably that bit done.
Till I can get
That was nice and easy.
satisfaction.
What would go there? It must just be normal bass. I didn't write any notes about anything different. All I wrote was that the EQ suddenly goes up. Really filtered. And then we go back into another push me again. Push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. So let's copy all of this. And we get a few repeated satisfactions at the end. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra satisfactions. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think just the low pass rising up at the end there, I think. And then we've got, I think, just all the same stuff as before. Yeah. Literally a repeat of the previous section. So let's copy all of that. There's not tons and tons going on in this song, to be honest. So don't copy. Make them loop to there. Make that loop to here. Copy all of that again. Don't copy. And then let's sort out the EQ for the bass here. So it should be slightly filtered at the start, become less filtered by the end of this section. And I'm realizing maybe we don't want to copy all of this actually. Yeah, the bass just does a single repeated note at the end of this. So there should be...
Push me,
And then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. 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 Yeah, we want to repeat that bit. So let's leave that for the moment. We'll come back to that. So getting less and less filtered over the course of that section. Oh, it's all happening. Xander, welcome on in. If you just do mid noughties dance music trash, this whole series would be easy. Be nice and easy. Can I edit the way the words are spaced out? The female vocal is like, till can get my. Oh, I could. Yeah, the worry is I could make it worse. Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my. And how have I got it sounded like? I've got till can get my. So it doesn't sound like till I. Till can get my. Yeah, the problem is we're obviously just relying on Alexa to get the words right. That should be till I can get my. Till I can get my. Till can get my. I mean, maybe this should be more spread out. That could be the start of satisfaction there. Satisfaction. Till. Oh no, hang on. Till I can get my. See, this should be like get my. I did have to stretch that out quite a bit. Let's try. I can always revert this. So it could be that it should be more like this.
Touch me.
Till I can get my.
Touch me.
Till I can get my. Is that better or worse?
Push me.
And then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Maybe? Better. Okay, great. Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. 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 So it's a repeated note. Question is it a repeated note that just goes or does it have a rhythm to it that's like I think it might start with a repeated rhythm and then go to just full on repeated notes. And I think it drops down an octave. Yeah, let's try it like that. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Kirsty Trainer, hello, welcome on in. The vocals. The male vocals were just me recording myself, and we've run one version through a vocoder and the other version through pitch correction and ring shifting or ring modulation. The other one we literally recorded Alexa and then time stretched it to put it in the right place. That's how we achieved that effect. And then this has an EQ rise and fall over the course of these 4 bars. Let's call that EQ rise and fall. Right, I'm going to take a very, very quick break for literally a minute. I'll leave you guys with this on loop for just a moment. I think we're near the end of this song. I think we've got like one more instrumental bit and then one more chorus. And then we'll be done. And then we can all have a listen together. So I'll be 60 seconds and then we will continue and have a listen. Thank you very much, everyone who is liking the live, who has shared it, who has commented or anything, it all helps push us higher up in the TikTok live feed and all that jazz. So very much appreciated. And just appreciate everyone hanging out and having a fun time. I will be back in 60 seconds. Enjoy being stuck with this.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. 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 Satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
All right, we're back.
And then just touch me.
Hope that didn't loop too many times for you all. How was that? How's that coming together? I think we're nearly there, to be honest. Alexa is very capable. Yes, she certainly is. I've never seen Alexa in this light before. Some parts are so close, and then insane pan sounds. Gordon Ramsay got mad. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay, great. It's coming together, I think. What do we go to next? We go into another instrumental section. Yeah, 8 bars of instrumental. I'm not exactly sure how we do this part though. 8 bars. So let's get everything in place, and then I will discuss the bit I'm concerned about with this section. Right, we need the kick. We need the normal snare. No hats in this part. And the main bass just keeps on chugging. Let's get the main bass in. Don't copy. Let's get the bass and the snare in. No hi-hats. Don't move. Okay, that's fine. That's full on. Brilliant. Okay, great. So that should be our little foundation. And then can you just put lo-fi music or something on for my little break rather than leaving you with this? Right, the thing I am concerned about. There is some kind of synth in this section that sounds like it has like a little swell and a reverby kind of thing into what almost sounds like just like an but it's it's obviously a synth. It's obviously a synth and not just someone going How we're going to do that, I don't know. So that's, I guess that's what we'll figure out now. We need our synth. So maybe there is like a choir sound or something that we could go with. I'm pretty sure it starts something in the... I think like towards the end of the bar. So I think let's just do 2 bars because it only ever repeats across the 2 bars. Thank you very much for the hand hearts, Kirsty. Very much appreciated. Always lovely to receive some gifts. So thank you very much. I'm gonna guess it's just a root and a fifth, if anything. And we will handle doing like a reverb swell into it. So something like that. But we want to find a good sound for it. So maybe we could just... I mean, there could be a pad sound. Some kind of pad. There's normally like a choiry pad sound. Celestial voices. And that could be the right sort of vibe that we're looking for. I don't want too much of a slow attack. I'd be quite happy with a quick attack on it. Even taking the attack to 0 didn't seem to do very much there. Something like that could be fine. It's very magical. The aliens are back. They're back again. Sounds like divine intervention is coming to stop this song. So that's one option. Is there anything else that gives me choir vibes? Ghost voices? I mean, these are obviously going to be quite paddy. Lo-fi voices, that could be good. I like the sound of lo-fi voices. Does it have a high attack? We turn the attack down. Okay, that looks promising to me. It's almost just a clap with a long reverb. That's very strange. That's not what I would expect from the name. Okay. That is an option. Let's copy it down. What other options do we have? It's got to be something else with choir in the name. Soft analog pad. Starts with voice pad? Maybe? Oh, in the original. I had to listen to see what I was missing. I see. Yeah, I guess it kind of is like a clap with a long reverb. It's a bit of an unusual sound, that's for sure. Voice box? That's probably going to be more like an 80s talk box sort of sound. Synthetic choir. That's almost... That's got to be pretty good, right? Let's just take the attack off of that. Okay, I think something like that could be good. Let's make sure these have both got some reverb on. Not my special reverb. And then what we will do is bounce those down. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I want reverb on the track itself. So let's reverb. Space Designer, that's what I was thinking of. And let's just put, I guess, a medium hall. Whack that on there. Copy that over to there. And then bounce each of these down to audio. So bounce. Bounce in place. Leave the track. And then all we want, let's try it again. Bounce in place. Include the audio tail in the file. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. We want just the audio tail section of it. We want just the reverb bit of it. And I think 1 bar of it is plenty. And then we can reverse that, whack it at the front, and then that will act as like a little swell into the sound, in theory. So rather than it just starting like ba, we should now have like a that's my hope. And then we'll do the same here. So bounce in place with the audio tail. Don't know why it drops it there. We'll do the same with that. Reverse that. Drag it to there. Now we should have a nice... maybe. And then we can turn that all down. In fact, I think let's make these quieter. I don't think it needs to go... I think our little swell into it doesn't need to go to the full volume of the actual note. And then we can reduce that whole thing down to like, I don't know, -6 or something. -5. And then we can also take the reverb off of the tracks themselves and just leave them on the bus. Okay, great. And then we just want to repeat that 4 times. Something like that. This song was part of the soundtrack to my youth because I'm old. It's not that old a song, right? Not too old. Isn't Preverb a plugin that does that automatically? Yeah, I think there are a few plugins that do that kind of effect without you having to manually bounce it and export and everything, but I don't have one. Push me for a final time. So we make do with what we've got. What are we doing here? I think just like everything is back at this point. Yeah, kick, normal snare, open hi-hats, filtered bass, no highs. Okay, so we want to get rid of all the highs. And then, okay, let's get that stuff in place. So these can come along. This can come along. Hi-hats. You can come along. Do 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 do. Channel EQ, high frequency, high cut frequency. Let's get that. And we want to really cut out a bunch of the high end. So our EQ, yeah, is looking something like this. That's fine. Let's copy our push me vocals. Copy those across. Get rid of all these extra satisfactions. Oh, hang on, there is one important distinction with this final time around. The vocals are swapped, so the female vocal comes first. The male vocal goes second. This final time.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just
Yeah, that
touch
should be
me
fine.
till I can get my satisfaction.
I think we can go for that repeated version of the bass at the end there. Then we have just 4 bars. 4 bars of outro. Right, filtered bass. The bass has got to be full on for this outro, right? Yeah, full bass. So we can just let this go back up to full whack. Bass and kick. Get the snare. I want the noise snare. Okay. So get rid of this snare here. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Seaside Shoots, welcome on in. It's just going to be more like I can't get no satisfaction. No, we're not doing the Rolling Stones. We're doing Benny Benassi. It's just so chaotic. It's like we're in a cyberpunk factory that's under attack by horny robots. Well, at least we're sort of hitting the vibe of the music video then. Okay, we'll fix this end in a second. Outro. Thank you very much for the subscription, Chimp. Very much appreciated. And as always, subscriptions come with a gong. Thank you very much, Chimp. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was rubbish. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That was a little bit better. I don't want to hit it too loud because it's coming up to 11 p.m. here. I really need to figure that out. I'm going to get like some rubber to go around the gong or something. Going to have to figure that out. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much for all the subs tonight and the likes and the shares and the hand hearts and everything. Very much appreciated. Make a gong box. What would the gong box work like? How would that work? Use the gong instead of the crazy pan sound. A special soundproof box where I hit the gong. But then I would have to put a mic in the box in order for anyone to hear it. So we need a soundproof box that has a window so we can still see that I'm hitting it. And it needs to be mic'd up. It might get a bit elaborate. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll just figure that out. No worries. Where is our noisy snare? It's over here. What on earth am I doing? Copy these to somewhere around here. Move them back. 3 bars. I think we get one hit at the end of the previous section. Come on. There we go. All right.
Action.
What on earth went on here? Okay, I see why it was complaining. Let me just undo to get rid of that. Oh, I see what I did. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, is this section good?
Push me, and then just
Kick,
touch me
snare,
till I
open
can
hi-hats.
get my
Yep.
satisfaction.
Filtered bass, we did that. Yep, that's good. No hats on the outro. Noisy snare we got. Kick is still there. Full on bass. And then at the very end it's just... So we need to do the very end. It's just the bass, I think. So everything else drops out. Don't erase. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Probably down an octave. And are we good for a listen? Is that everything done? I think we're done. It might be time to have a listen. Oh my god. What a mess. Z, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. That was relatively good going. That was 2 hours since we started stream. Not too bad. You are done, but you are not ready. Okay, let's just go straight into it. I don't know what to expect. There ended up being a bit more going on in this than I was anticipating. So I guess we'll just see. We'll just see. How bad can it really be? Right?
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
God.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get mine.
Yeah, Alexa.
Satisfaction.
Oh my God. That was a very impactful boom. Where is the bass?
Here's what I found.
Alexa, no, you don't need to talk now. Oh my God, this bass. Oh, it's so weedy. Okay, this is alright. God. This snare is so bad and so loud.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get mine.
Alexa's great. Hang on. The bass sounds like one of those, like, oh, what are they called? The groan tubes. They sound like bwah, bwah, bwah. Oh my God. Wow.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get mine. Satisfaction. Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Alexa did great on this.
Satisfaction.
More people should have her on their songs.
Satisfaction.
Wow. That's very angelic. It's not quite like the original.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get mine.
I think this is pretty good.
Satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Why is there someone hitting a pan? Oh my God. What a mess. There's some points where that's actually like pretty close to being good, and then and then this snare comes in. Doink, doink. Oh my God. Look forward to the music video for this one. Yeah, I need to get my power tools out. Oh my God. Okay. Alexa did great on this.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Timing could use a little bit of work from Alexa.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
I think some of the warping we had to do on some of these is a bit questionable.
Touch me, faction. Touch me, faction.
Lovely. We could all record ourselves with power tools and then put them all together. Yeah, sure. If you guys want to record yourselves with power tools, I'll stick you all in a video. Who has seen the video of the guy getting hit on a metal helmet with a pan while he plays the guitar? That does ring a bell. Could have put Mika on the track. You had more control over the tone. Yeah, I have to get Mika on the next one. Oh, gong time. Yeah, we can do a gong in a minute. Let's have a bit more of a breakdown of what was going on here. Let's have another listen from the start, and then we'll break down some of these parts.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my
It's not very robotic.
Push me, and then just touch
Doink,
me, till I
doink.
can get my satisfaction.
Good job, Alexa. Huge boom, followed by no bass at all. It's like a pissed off cow in a PS1 game or something. Moo, moo, moo. Moo, 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 moo. That kick is so loud.
push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my
This little noisy percussion stuff was alright. That pretty closely matches the vibe of the original. Okay, the kick is legitimately giving me a headache.
push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my
Bloody snare.
satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
What a huge drop. We got DJ at home.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction.
It's like Nothing Burger, but it's so overstimulating at the same time.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
God. Ugh, drops of disappointment. This is the only minor breathing point.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
The snare catches me off guard every time. Clank, clank. Oh God, what a disaster. Alexa carries, yeah. It's like you're trying to avoid copyright, but it's not bad enough for that, but still really bad. It's the Minecraft Iron Pickaxe version. I'm just really leaning into the power tools. Welcome on in, LSP Collector 1. Hello, hello. Didn't know Satisfaction was a trap song. The drops of disappointment. I did just remember, we also did do an alternate take of the vocals. We didn't go straight for Alexa. Let me hear how these other vocals sound.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
I think Alexa did a bit of a better job.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Yeah, Alexa did a better job.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Great job. I think this is the real star of the show. Put that straight in your video game. It's a very video gamey sound. Yeah, thank you, Alexa, for guest starring on this track. That boom might have been a bit much.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
That was my take of the vocals. I don't think that's too bad. Alexis definitely did a better job though. Although not when we got her to say the whole thing in one go.
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
It would have been awful had we tried to like just stretch that into place. Did I record the whole song with my vocals? I did do a female version. Oh, did I do the whole song? No, I didn't do I thought you meant did I do the entire song like a cappella? No, I didn't. You want me to hear the first? Oh, the other takes the male vocals. So this was it clean.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
So that was as we recorded it. And then we tried a different take.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Demon vocals. I don't see the problem with that. What else did we try? We tried this as well.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
If that wasn't all just one pitch, that'd be viable.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can
Get my satisfaction.
God, what a mess. Can we hear each version in the song? Sure. Let me keep track of which ones we're actually using.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Such an over-the-top boom. That one has Mr. Wazzo vibes. God, what a disaster. I can't unhear the green tubes now.
push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me and then
All right. Is there anything else we need to examine before we ruin it further? I mean, this part was just great. That part was fine. The noise percussion came up surprisingly well. Hi-hats were fine. Snare was the snare. Yeah, I think we've covered pretty much everything. We want a gong for every snare. Oh my God, okay, that might be that might be a bit much. Where are we at? All right, gong. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Thank you very much for the hearts. MCW Gaming, hello, hello, hello. Of course we are. We're still doing this laptop muted stuff. It will never end until people stop watching, and then it'll probably end. But as long as people are watching, we'll keep turning up. Right, let's get rid of these. And put these ones at the end. All right, here's your beloved gong version.
Get my satisfaction.
push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Lovely. That's overstimulating. You don't say. The double snare and gong. The gong did fade beautifully into the boom, that's true. Tinnitus time. Yep, you know it.
Satisfaction.
We waking up in New York, that's for sure.
My satisfaction.
Lovely. Lovely. We want our Nightcore version. I mean, this is just how we like see out every stream now. It's just ruin it further. Very speed. The version that we've always been waiting for. Dunk, 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 dunk. God, that's awful. Might be a bit slow. There we go.
Push me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Satisfaction.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
And then just touch me.
Alexa is flirting now.
Satisfaction.
Boing, boing. This is what 9 Inch Nails sounds like to people who don't like them. Have I ever seen Caramel dancing, but it's half speed in another room and you're tripping? No, I haven't, but I can imagine it's similar vibes to this. Oh God. Well, I think that about sees us out for tonight. We will be back next Thursday evening, 7 p.m. ish, with more of this. We'll pick another song. I don't know what song we'll do next week. I keep being really tempted to do something from a musical or something from Disney, some kind of duet. I think there's a lot of potential for some fun things we could do. The accidental industrial cover version. It kind of feels like it fits with the music video. Love is an Open Door. Is that from... Where's that from? Is that from Moana? I have not actually seen it. Or am I completely missing it? That was from Frozen. Should remember that. We could definitely do some Frozen stuff. Defying Gravity. Yeah, I've been tempted to do Defying Gravity before when when the films were out. I've not seen Moana, so which is why if I just instinctively went to it being like, oh, it must be from that because I don't know it. But then yes, I do remember this song actually. Tarzan. There are some good songs in Tarzan. Want to do some Phil Collins. What other songs are in Tarzan? Two Worlds. Oh God, Trash in the Camp. That's just full of like That's just like banging on dustbin cans and stuff. Yeah, okay. Definitely something we could do in there. A medley. Yeah, I keep thinking we could do something from Greece, and there is the Greece medley, but doing a whole medley might be a bit ambitious. Ratatouille. Are there any songs in Ratatouille? I've not seen Ratatouille like probably since it came out. Oh, there are songs. I don't remember there being songs, but I mean, it makes sense. It's a Disney film after all. Have I done In the Air Tonight? I haven't, no. We have to try and get the do 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 do. I feel like it's such a simple fill that we could probably get that down. Yeah, Breaking Free. I do keep thinking we need to do some High School Musical. There's enough High School Musical songs that we could almost do like 3 or 4 of them, probably. So yeah, we will be back next week, probably with something fairly different in tone. Maybe something from a musical. Maybe a duet. A duet could be fun. In the meantime, if you want to join the Discord, it's the best place to suggest songs. A bunch of the lovely people from chat are already in there. So some lovely people to hang out with. We play Wordle. We share pictures of pets. There's all sorts going on in there. There is a link in my bio in the link tree for those of you on TikTok if you want to come join us over there. Muppet or Man. Yeah, I could do the song from the Muppets movie. That's a pretty good song. That would be difficult. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I will see you all next Thursday for more of this. Let's go find somebody to raid. Thank you very much for stopping on by. Good night, everybody. All right, who do we have online this evening? I think that went relatively well, all things considered. It could have gone a lot worse, that's for sure. Who is live? Who is here? Come on, Twitch. You can load. You know what? We can go raid over to Fiend, who does not stream particularly often. He is playing some Dead by Daylight. So if you're a fan of Dead by Daylight, stick around. Lovely fellow streamer. And I will see you all next time. So have a lovely rest of your Easter weekend. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming and hanging out this evening. And thank you very much for the subs. Yeah, thank you very much. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.